The Hawaiian Volcano summary for this week. Earthquake rates are down on Kīlauea, as you see here on this graph, from the previous few weeks. But activity has continued in a different form with these low-frequency pulses of energy. They're long-period earthquakes that you see a few of here tailing off a couple of days ago. And this indicates continued magma movement within a volcano, according to the USGS-HVO. As far as the detected earthquakes, which often do not register those long period signals, most of the events are around the main caldera, around Halema'uma'u, and a little bit down on that east side of the Koa'e along the upper East Rift Zone or East Rift Connector. So it's a little slower than last week, but with the still ongoing background events still happening on the south flank and down in Pahala. It's colored by depth here. Looking at the ground tilt at the Sand Hill Station, this is the last month. So over the last week, we've had a deflation and inflation cycle here. And currently, both the South Caldera and the main caldera areas appear to be inflating on that trend. However, if we look at the caldera length, north and south, the measure of that width of the caldera, it has varied quite a bit here, where it's been expanding very quickly and then contracting and then expanding and now contracting. And this likely is reflecting the pulse of magma that are moving through that main caldera area and then south into that Koa'e Fault Zone, which is still showing uplift and inflation as well. So that's the story on Kīlauea. That pattern has continued since October. The volcano has been able to adjust through intrusion in the southwest rift, ground and uplift as well. And so we'll wait to see if this does lead to some new chapter, such as an eruption, or whether the volcano can continue to adjust through these underground movements. That's Kīlauea. Mauna Loa, it's still quiet. Here are the earthquakes colored by depth over the last month. Not too many, about 60 on there, which is background. And if we look at its caldera distance, north to south, across Mokuaweoweo, you can see here at the far right end that there's some variation, but it also has continued overall to expand, right? Showing the sides of the crater are moving apart from each other because magma is coming into there and filling and pressurizing the area. So it seems to move apart sideways. Occasionally it drops down a little bit before it puffs back up. It's doing that little wiggle there as well, similar to what we're seeing on Kīlauea. And that's our Hawaiian Volcano summary for this week.